I feel like this is not an uncommon we run into these scenarios when we do custom work where you have a conflict of recommended install, the aesthetics of it, and what the outcome needs to be. So where do we give?
This one here has to be modified. They want this track in the center of this board, but I can't do it, so I have to cut this much off to make this track fit. It took a little extra time to figure that out, but once it goes through the saw and it gets pinned up there, so you want to make sure the door stays off the base. Little things like that. It does need to be ripped down a bit. The track in the middle of the board, it's hanging down into the opening.
The only thing I'm worried about is if we rip it down to 3 instead of 8, you said.
Yeah.
It seems a little small. It might look good maybe. Let me look at this real quick and then I'll call you right back.
Tony's obviously doing the work. He needs to convey the information over to Tom so Tom can receive the information via phone, remote, photos, whatever, to make sure he approves of the way it's going to come out.
One of the things he was concerned about is the flooring did not get installed at the elevation he thought it was. Thinner. He thought it was going to be another inch up.
Almost exactly that.
Is almost exactly that there. This is where the new track's going to go. It would have been more in the center.
Kind of see those things coming to fruition, like the floor being slightly lower than it planned. The intent is always to stay as close to the design as possible, but sometimes it doesn't always work. And like what Tony was saying is, he's trying to keep sort of the boldness of that barn door by keeping as much of this piece as possible, but still staying to the install intent of it being in the middle. You can't have it both ways in this instance, so what are you gonna do? I might not even know, and I might need to call the designer, who might need to call the homeowner. I mean, we want to do our due diligence, even if it takes an hour to answer the question over something that's very, seemingly minor.